Hey everyone, Jake here for my fifth vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about an important topic to individuals with special needs, and that is inclusion. Inclusion does not just mean putting children with special needs in general ed classroom. It really takes a whole school community of supporting and addressing each individual child's needs. And an effective model of inclusion education can actually benefit not just the child with special needs, but actually every child in the school. And I'm just going to talk about a couple ways that schools um, can, provide inclusion education, and then I'm going to talk about a little bit about how, the Friendship Circle uses inclusion in our programs. Um, so something that is important to remember in inclusion education is that differentiated instruction increases student engagement. Um, so this means that teachers should use different um, styles of teaching, interactive, hands-on learning, just different methods of teaching in the classroom can really help students. No two individuals learn the same way. Everyone learns at different ways at different speeds. So using different methods can really be a help, and this really diversifies, the education for all students and can be beneficial for everyone in the classroom. And then academic supports that help each student access the full curriculum. So you really need to remember that some children may need more supports than other children. Not everyone is going to learn at the same speed, and it's important to remember that. But um, a great tool is actually your own students. The more talented, gifted students can help the you know the other students that may be taking a little bit longer to learn the material. The more talented students can help them and learn, and it can be both beneficial for both parties. And then behavioral supports help maintain a positive learning environment for everyone. And for behavioral support, what it really comes down to is consistency. Consistency is very important, and it's important to when you're using behavioral support to be the same for every child. Children with special needs really want to see that they're treated the same way as a normal child, and that they're just a part of their community. So consistency with every child for behavioral support is a big thing. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is inclusive practices make effective use of school resources. So segregating children with special needs from general ed classrooms really puts a strain on resources and funds. You really need almost like double the resources as you're trying to teach these kids the same thing but in a different classroom. So just putting everyone in those general ed classes can really save on fund and resources, and again make those kids feel like they're a part of the community. Um, and again, inclusive education is more efficient in the use of school resources by minimizing the availability of staff and materials for all students. So if everyone is in one room, you can really maximize your resources. Um, and the Friendship Circle does a really good job of inclusion and doing inclusive programming. We do sports league that are inclusive, so we have baseball, basketball, all these leagues that we have, normal functioning kids with special needs, children with special needs, and we pair them up, and it's so beneficial for both parties. Obviously, the children with special needs are learning from their volunteer, social skills and how to behave and how to play or whatever the program is, how to properly do the program. But the volunteer is learning how to be patient, not to judge, and just learning, what a child with special needs go through and really understanding, what they go through every day. So it's really, having inclusive programs and inclusive education is truly, truly beneficial to everyone involved. And it's something, we should really be pushing for. So that's my vlog. Thanks.